Here are 5 never seen before money making methods that have been working since 2022 and still working in 2025, but very few people actually know how to do these properly, safely, and profitably. Starting off with method number 1, we call this the 100% inbox email trick. The secret here is to bypass our ISPs and mail providers and get into the inbox of the prospects we want to get through. Every single business owner has a website, and on the website they have a contact form. If you submit a message through their contact form, that email doesn't come from you, it comes from the website owner's email, meaning this goes straight into their inbox. You don't need an autoresponder or anything like that. Now, this will give you a 100% inbox success rate, but obviously that method is very slow. There are softwares online that will automate the process. It will scrape hundreds and thousands of websites with contact forms, populate the forms with relevant data you have set in the software, and then submit for you. You can set the from email, the reply email, the subject lines, the names, and if the contact forms have a captcha, there's actually in these softwares have built-in captcha solvers, so it will even solve the equations for you. Now, this is a grey hat area, and it needs to be done in moderation, respectfully, and properly. Method 2 is called the directory method. Traditionally, directories were extremely awkward to build because you had to do the tech side, which was really expensive and time consuming. You then had to do the research of all the things that you're going to list onto the directory, which again is very timely, and then you need to manually upload each listing to the directory. So the entire directory model became pretty problematic for the little guy or someone who just doesn't have the infrastructure to do it. Now, thanks to AI, you can create full-blown professional directories where AI will research, create, and post all of the listings. AI will create the directory with all the functionality, so there's not really much you need to do apart from decide what niche that directory will go into. Now, directories play on the cognitive ease principle, which means it is clear, easy, self-explanatory information. This creates an easy yes in our prospect's mind. So all of their barriers and defense mechanisms start going down, making it really easy to capture them in the moment. In order for us to capture someone on a directory, all we need to do is lock each listing. When they click on the listing, that's already them saying yes in their mind. A pop-up will show, enter your contact details if you would like to unlock this listing, and all of the other listings. They'll enter their information, you have a lead, and they have access to their listing. Now, if you'd like to know the best tool to create a directory, comment below and I'll share the best links. Method 3 is called the P.A.I.D method. This works best if you already have a database of customers or leads, if you want to continue selling to customers or see if the leads will actually purchase anything. The name of the game in business is to launch as many offers as you can in order to earn constant cash injections into your business. But if you are constantly creating new products, you will never have the time to actually launch them and filter out the bad from the good. This is where the P.A.I.D method comes in. The way this works, in the most simplistic way I can explain, is you come up with a ultimate outcome of a product you have the idea, so you can start pitching the outcome to your prospects. Over the space of 5 to 10 days, send them 1 to 2 emails per day talking about the big outcome from different angles. At the end of the email, you simply say, if you would like more information, simply reply. Now, whilst you're doing this, you are not to create the product, create a sales page, or anything those lines. Right now, it's just getting interest. So then once your prospects reply saying, oh, I'd love more information, or oh, I'd really like to buy this, you can then create a simple sales page. It doesn't need to be pretty, it doesn't need to be glossy, it just needs to clearly explain what they're going to be able to achieve after purchasing your product. You can quickly create that. It can be a Google document, but you want an order form. You'd put the order form onto the sales page, and then you send that sales page to each person who wants more information. Once you have your first customer, that is when you can go and create the product. This will force you to rapidly create the product. It will allow you to offer a version 1 of the product and give lifetime guarantee of version 2, version 3, version 4. But essentially, you've validated an idea before you've done any work. This allows you to rapidly launch offers and get cash injections into the business without the long, tedious weeks, if not months, of a product. If you're interested in the entire paid model that I've created, comment below and I'll send you over the full detail. Method 4 is ethical traffic hijacking. This is the idea of repurposing other people's content, but in an ethical way. YouTube is flooded with amazing content creators. But these content creators only post videos. They don't do anything else, and they're not even interested in expanding their reach in that way. All they want to do is grow a YouTube account, earn from AdSense, get a few sponsors, and maybe sell their own products. They don't want to do any other businessy or other platform outreach. So we can take those videos, transcribe those videos, and use AI to turn them into how-to guides, social snippets, blogs, and even emails. And if we train AI to talk the way we speak, we can even have it done in our own language. This is a fantastic way of tapping in that virality that other people have researched, but allows us to also utilize and capitalize as well. Now, you can automate this entire process, and I actually have a training on this, so if you'd like that training, comment below and I'll send you a link. Method 5 is the Skool authority building method. Now, all of your customers, prospects, and people you want to be around are now on Skool. Skool has become one of the leading places, gatherings for niche for people to gather. It's an extremely simple platform, but very powerful, and people seem to love it. Inside Skool, you have the option to create a bio, and in your bio, you can optimize that. So when someone looks at it, you can turn that person into a lead. If you optimize your profile and then jump into other Skool groups, start liking people's comments, posting valuable content, and even replying to people, one of the things that people do inside Skool is click on the profile and look at your profile. And they do that for a few reasons. They want to see who you are, and the first thing they see is your bio and what's going on with you. So if it's an optimized bio, you're going to be really happy with that end result. Another thing they like doing is seeing what other groups you're part of. So if you own a group on Skool, you can bring them into your community and start warming them up every single day, because that is where they are going. Regardless of our personal preference of platforms, sometimes it's best to go where our customers currently are and not where we would like them to be. I have a Skool group where I show people how to make more sales online and how they can optimize things like their profile. If you'd like more information on that, just drop a comment below with Skool and I'll send you the link to my community. This was the 5 unknown methods to make more sales online. I hope you enjoyed these 5 never seen money making methods. These are methods that I've been using over the past couple of years that I've seen some fantastic results with. And I'm sure anyone who also implements this will see fantastic results as well. I actually show how to implement each one of these methods inside my Skool community. So if you're not yet a member, come inside and start learning how to do all of this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.